So it's a 3-0 start for the LA Lakers, who played 3 games in the season's first 4 days. Come up with 3 wins out of it. 131-127. Anthony Davis off to a fantastic start, but as much as they want AD to be the man, the guy, LeBron James at 39 is still pretty solid. 32, 14, and 10. He had 16 points in the fourth quarter alone. That was his 4th triple-double since turning 39. He's not the oldest player in NBA history with a triple-double. That was Karl Malone, who got one as a Laker
never got that.
at the age of 40. I didn't. That's
but
just
wow, I mean, bravo to LeBron James. 32, 14, and 10. It's just amazing to watch that he can keep going at this level. This is elite level after coming off a summer where he had to play extremely hard.
Mm-hmm. And once again, it's a small sample size, but J.J. Redick once again is saying, AD, I'm not letting you off the hook.
Connect 20 minutes, 4 of 7. He knocked down a couple of threes as well. The other question for me is that at LeBron's age, I know we've been asking this forever, but he's 39. He's going to be 40 in December. And with Anthony Davis's injury history, is this sustainable, that formula, with those two carrying that much of the load?
I think it can be, because in today's NBA versus our NBA, they don't have as many back-to-backs. They don't practice as much. So all the hard days of practice are gone from training camp. Now it's up for J.J. Redick and the coaching staff and obviously the training staff to manage when they practice, how long do they get extra sleep at the back-to-backs, things of that nature, because you know guys aren't going hard in the practice schedule throughout the season.
Yeah, and I also look at the 3D. I think they can go, but I think to your point is, can they win games and win enough games? Because I think right now they have to have home court advantage. I mean, I look at them and say, well, you don't want to be in 6th and 7th in the Western Conference right now, playing somebody like OKC and whoever might be at the top. I think they have to have a 4 seed to be able to make some more noise with LeBron and AD, you know, trying to get back to win the championship. It's been a long time since the bubble.
It is remarkable, and you shouldn't take it for granted.
Nope.
LeBron turning it on in the fourth quarter, and he kind of flipped the switch.
He had a lot left.
There's a lot left there at year 22. Woo. Can't say it enough. It's just remarkable.
It's amazing.
Time for our State Farm assist of the night, and it comes off the fingertips of behind Wembanyama's 29 points, 109 to 106. Obviously, Wembanyama, a phenomenon like we haven't really seen in the NBA. What are your expectations in terms of growth? And he alluded to it, strength in year 2.
I think the growth's going to be tremendous, because we know one thing, Matt, the whole Spurs organization is making sure he's taking good care of his body. Smitty, you know this. Before and after every game, the stretching and all the exercise he's doing. So what we're watching, I'm not surprised. It's the fact that now he's more efficient, Matt. It's 1 or 2 dribbles, I'm to my spot, I'm rising up, shooting over because you're too small, or I'm stretching out to the basket and scoring. And a great point you brought up, having Chris Paul now, now it's easier baskets in the pick and roll situation, because we know he's one of the best in our game ever.
Well, I'm talking to the Spurs last year when we were there to do a game. You know, Greg Popovich was talking about how some of their guys, and you guys know, young guards don't even always know how to throw post-entry passes. They don't play that way throughout their life. Having a guy like Chris Paul will do what for Wemby?
You know, it's going to make him understand the game, understand the way to think the game. I mean, see, I think right now he's just so much raw talent. He just plays it. And he plays it at a high level. Just those 3 or 4 plays in a game, Matt, where he gets a chance to get a slip, easy buckets. I think he didn't get easy buckets last year other than lobs or tip dunks. What I love right now is, though, he's getting to the free throw line a little bit more. I still love what the Spurs and Pop are doing. He only averaged 29 minutes last year. Now he's only playing around 30. They've added 1 minute. They're not burning him out at all.
No, not in his generation. Now you're making buckets off his passes. That's what Dalton Knecht just did. Lakers up 64-60 at the half. It's the American Express halftime report. Dennis Scott, Steve Smith. I'm Matt Weiner. Good to have you with us. We talked pregame about Anthony Davis and this emphasis on making him the guy moving forward. And again, 14 points at the half, and he's doing the guy kind of stuff.
Yes, and I think it's accountability, saying, AD, we gave you an extension, I think, the year before last. Now you got that $62 million waiting on you. Let's put the ball in your hands, Matt Smitty, and show people you can be patient. Got a little spacing. You got Rory in the corner knocking down 3, so you cannot leave him. Now you attack Sabonis, no help, you get an easy bucket. So they said, now, let's put you where? Dribble handoff. Miscommunication on defense. go backdoor cut. Now you're showing this vision, showing you to be a great passer. So JJ said, we're tapping into all the AD, everything you do. This is bread and butter here, Smitty. Face up. Sabonis, you're in no key. JJ in your hands, and we're going to play through you. And more importantly, LeBron, we're taking the ball out of your hands. Think about that. There's not too many coaches that have been able to say to LeBron, for us to win, sometimes the ball has to be out of your hands. We have to go through AD. It's a sample size, Matt, but so far I like it.
And you would assume LeBron's part of that conversation.
Yes.
He knows he's in year 22.
Come
he's
on.
39, about to turn 40 years of age. At some point, he's got to, let that usage rate come down a little bit and let Anthony Davis be the guy. Sacramento made a 10-0 run late in that second quarter to get things close. How about a little Sabonis coverage?
Well, he gives us a little bit of everything, man. I love him. He's going to score. Obviously, last year he's going to rebound and assist. This one right here was dynamic, though. I love this over AD. But one thing he's done, he is really old school. It is 4 or 5 dribbles and bump, and this is where I think I want to see him get better at. I think, being able to show shot and then make the next play and also be able to maybe knock down an elbow jump shot even more and more. The one thing about him, he's going to give you the effort. He gives you the numbers. I just think right now for Sacramento, I would love to see more traditional pick and rolls with him. It's more like, Fox gives it to him, and then it's a handoff. But I think De'Aaron Fox, with the basketball, dribbling off a pick and roll with Sabonis, helps Fox more than it helps Sabonis.
Maybe a little more dynamic look for the Sacramento Kings.
Speed kills.
Sacramento,
really fast.
Yes, it does.
Sabonis, you get your money's worth out of him in
Yes,
terms
he
of
does.
effort. That guy plays hard every single night. Kings within shouting distance, 64-60. Hey, is it possible that the defending champs just won't lose this season? Kind of playing like it. I know it's
buckets down there. 131-127. Lakers get the win. The Kings go to 0-2. Sabonis had his triple-double. 29 to De'Aaron Fox 28 to Rizzo with 23. So all the stars came out to play. Crypto, LeBron, triple-double, 32, 14, and 10. AD, 31, 14 those in the fourth quarter. Rui.
The Los Angeles Lakers are off to an incredible 3-0 start to the season after pulling off 3 wins in 4 days, showing a team that's both determined and prepared to overcome tough competition. Saturday night's victory against the Sacramento Kings, with a final score of 131-127, was a showcase of grit and skill, and much of that credit goes to the 2 stars who anchored the team's performance, Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Despite the physical demands, both superstars delivered clutch performances, with LeBron, at 39 years old, still finding ways to lead the Lakers and dominate when it matters most. Let's break down what happened in this intense matchup against the Kings, how the Lakers secured the win, and what their early success might mean for the season moving forward. Anthony Davis, a relentless start. Right from the beginning, Anthony Davis demonstrated why he's been such a crucial figure for the Lakers this season. Coming into this matchup, Davis was carrying a personal 0-10 record against Kings center Domantas Sabonis, but this time, he took it as a challenge, getting the Lakers off to a strong start with a powerful and-1 over Sabonis. It was clear that Davis was playing with purpose and intent, setting the tone early as he led the Lakers to an early 14-6 lead. The Lakers were firing on all cylinders, both offensively and defensively, as they applied pressure on the Kings and disrupted their rhythm. Though Sacramento managed to hang around with a couple of threes from Kevin Huerter, Davis and the Lakers continued to battle, ending the first quarter with a close 28-26 lead. LeBron's dominance in the second quarter. As the second quarter began, LeBron James stepped up in a big way. Known for his leadership and ability to control the pace of the game, LeBron wasted no time taking over. He found Dalton Connect for an open 3, then scored himself, pushing the Lakers to a double-digit lead with a 14-1 run. It was an early example of how LeBron, even at this stage in his career, is still capable of dominating and dictating the flow of the game. However, things didn't go perfectly for the Lakers. A series of careless turnovers allowed the Kings to build momentum, with Malik Monk heating up and closing the gap. By halftime, the Lakers held on to a narrow lead, going into the locker room up 64-60, but the tension in the game was palpable. Kings fight back in the third quarter. Sacramento came out strong in the third quarter, eager to take control. Sabonis continued to make his presence known down low, and De'Aaron Fox found his rhythm, capitalizing on Lakers' defensive lapses to secure the Kings' first lead since the opening minutes of the game. The referees allowed both teams to play a physical game, which seemed to benefit the Kings as they exploited LA's turnovers to build momentum. Yet, LeBron was undeterred. With the team down and needing a lift, he sparked another run, finding good looks for himself and his teammates, rallying the Lakers as the quarter wound down. However, Fox had other ideas, sinking back-to-back threes to give Sacramento a 94-87 lead as they entered the fourth. The fourth quarter, LeBron and AD turn up the heat. With the game on the line, the Lakers superstars took matters into their own hands in the fourth quarter. Connect kicked things off with a three-pointer, and from there, LeBron went on an incredible scoring spree, putting up 11 straight points that sparked a 14-0 Lakers run. Sacramento was forced to call a timeout, but it wasn't enough to slow LeBron down, as he continued to dominate on both ends. The Lakers' run didn't end until they had scored 21 unanswered points, effectively taking control of the game. Though Sacramento made one last push, fueled by Fox and DeMar DeRozan's scoring efforts, the Lakers' defense held strong. In the end, the Kings couldn't keep up with the combined efforts of LeBron and Davis, who closed out the game with calm and precision, sealing a 131-127 victory. LeBron's longevity and the big picture for the Lakers. LeBron's performance was a highlight not just for this game, but for the broader NBA landscape. Scoring 32 points with 14 rebounds and 10 assists, including 16 points in the fourth quarter alone, this marked his fourth triple-double since turning 39, solidifying his position as one of the most impactful players of his generation. While the Lakers have been vocal about wanting Davis to be the focal point of the team, LeBron's ability to rise to the occasion has been invaluable. As they continue through the season, it's clear that LeBron's role will remain essential, especially in high-stakes situations. But this success brings up a critical question: with LeBron turning 40 soon and Davis's own history of injuries, can the Lakers sustain this formula? The key may lie in the Lakers' strategic approach. Unlike past NBA seasons, the modern schedule has fewer back-to-backs, and with advances in training and sports science, there's a greater emphasis on managing players' minutes and workloads. Coach Darvin Ham and his staff have a lot of responsibility in ensuring that both LeBron and Davis are able to stay fresh and perform at this level for the long haul. The Lakers' depth and role players' impact. Another bright spot for the Lakers has been their depth. Dalton Connect's contribution was notable, as he played critical minutes and knocked down 2 threes, adding a new dimension to the Lakers' offense. D'Angelo Russell also hit some clutch shots that helped the Lakers maintain their lead. The ability of players like Connect and Russell to step up and provide support will be critical for the Lakers, especially as they move into the tougher stretches of the season. Having a versatile roster that can deliver on both ends of the floor gives the Lakers a significant advantage, as they're not solely relying on LeBron and AD to carry the load every night. As long as the role players continue to step up, this team will be able to keep up their competitive edge and could very well contend for a top 4 spot in the Western Conference. What lies ahead? The Lakers face a grueling road trip. After 3 games at home, the Lakers will hit the road for 5 straight games, starting with matchups against the Phoenix Suns, Cleveland Cavaliers, and Memphis Grizzlies. This road trip will be a true test of the Lakers' resilience and could shape the trajectory of their season. The Suns and Cavaliers are known for their intensity, while the Grizzlies bring a tough, physical style of play that could push the Lakers to their limits. This road stretch will be revealing for LA, especially for key players like Connect, Russell, and the other role players, who will need to bring their A-game. If the Lakers can carry their winning momentum into these games, they'll be able to prove that their 3-0 start is no fluke. The Lakers' 3-0 start is a testament to their dedication, talent, and the leadership of LeBron James and Anthony Davis. LeBron's ability to perform at an elite level at nearly 40 years old continues to amaze, and Davis is showing that he's ready to be the Lakers' go-to option when it counts. The chemistry between these two stars, combined with the depth of the Lakers roster, sets them up for a season with real potential. So, what do you think, Lakers fans? And if you enjoyed this analysis, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated with all things Lakers. Thank you for watching HoopZone Sport News.